Oh man, V, this playoff situation is close. I'm so glad you're back from vacation because I didn't want to do the news again on my own. Really? Again? Snow day! Team Patty Wilson continues to dominate with the highest scoring team in the league and a 3-game winning streak. Jeff had a rough matchup, missing projections as he gets the lowest score of the week award. Patty brings home a bag of 420 burgers from Murray, Higgins, St. Brown, and 23 from the Miami D? Really? 23? Yeah, Patty's defense outscored Mahomes and everyone else on Jeff's roster. Rough. Patty clinches a playoff spot and sits firmly in first place, including the league's highest points for. Be scared. Team Woo Girls start the week strong on Thursday night with big points from Kirby and the highest scoring wide receiver Justin Jefferson. Two of Nick's highest scorers sat on his bench while starters Pierce, Cook, and Peoples-Jones phoned it in with tiny little single digits. Woo's RB squad of Chubb and Connor finish him off with 20 plus points each. Hey, remember when Nick was good? Seems like only yesterday. The Woo Girls have a few receivers on the bench with big points, but still managed to get the second highest score in the league this week. Woo wins this one, 154-104. Nick's playoff hopes are likely dashed as he picks up his 8th loss while the girls pick up their 8th win and sit in 3rd place. After 6 straight losses, Shanks redeems himself with his best team performance since week 5. What's in your wallet? Not much. Watson and Burrow get Kyle some points, but not nearly the same show as last week. Herbert has his biggest week of the year with 34, and Josh Jacobs, this week's top running back, brings in 48 points. Now that's a fat wallet. Kyle takes his 3rd straight loss and is likely out of playoff consideration with a 4-8 standing. Shanks is still in the hunt, as they say, with a 5-7 record and a 28% chance of making the playoffs. Good luck, buddy! After painful losses and just 75 points last week, X back to give it to ya, but just the tip. Miles has a strong show with 33 from Josh Allen and 31 from Miles Sanders, but Zippo from tight end Juwan Johnson. Ian sneaks in some last-minute Monday Night Football points with a touchdown from Pittman, sealing his 9th win on the season. Ian wins this one with just a narrow victory of just 5 points, 137-132. Ian stands 2nd place and clinches a playoff berth. Miles is still a strong playoff contender, sitting in 4th place and a 7-5 record, and the 2nd highest points for. Robots are cool. Ed Oopsie wins again. This is his 3rd straight win, coming off of a 1-9 record a few weeks ago, so Ed is good now? Not exactly. Ed leaves his high scorer, Garrett Wilson, sitting on his bench, having his biggest week of the year. Come on, man. Shan, on the other hand, didn't have much on his bench that would have saved him. 17 from Tua, and a lot of single digits that just barely get him to the 100 mark. Ed scrapes together enough points to beat Shan by 9 points, but sits at a 4-8 record and will likely not get an invitation to the prom. Shan is 6-6, he's in 7th place, and has the lowest points for of the top 8 teams, and will have to up his game if he wants a playoff spot. Do better, or don't. I've spent 2 weeks resting in Maui, and I am filled with happy thoughts. Meanwhile, Carrie Ann works her playoff drive with 33 points from Hertz and a good show from Stevenson and tight end Dalton Schultz. Did I win one? No. V's highest scorer, Trevor Lawrence, sat on her bench chomping down a 30 burger, but don't worry about it, it wouldn't have helped. But I'm in the playoffs, right? No. KA chases down her 2nd straight win and sits in 5th place with a pretty good playoff outlook. But you have vacation memories and happy thoughts, so just be happy. Next week, teams vie for a spot in the top 6. Only 4 more teams have a chance for playoff glory. Tough matchups are afoot. Carrie Ann versus Patty, Shan versus Kyle, Woo versus the Miles bot. Don't be like me. Get your shit together. Your team is gonna get wrecked. Alright, instead of bloops this week, we're gonna do a behind the scenes of how we film the news. For starters, the news is filmed in my kitchen. This is where we sit with the green screen. This is what V and I see. It looks like this. Teleprompter is really just a phone showing the words in reverse, and we read shit off the screen like that. Camera records shit. Microphone usually works. We use this guy to focus, and then on the other side for white balance. Then we edit on the Mac, send it out to the internet.